Hope you all are doing wonderful tonight. I probably got to exit out of this. And yeah, we're just going to have a little fun here tonight.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
We're just going to, I guess everybody can hear me. Have a little fun here tonight.
Yep, we got audio.
So yeah, we're just going to have a little fun. I don't have much to give away tonight, but I thought these were kind of cute. We're going to give these two little McDonald's McNugget buddies away. One of them is sealed and one of them has been opened. That's going to be the giveaway tonight. Hey, Selena, hope you're doing wonderful. Hey, Teresa, thanks for stopping in. Hope you're doing good. It was a chilly day here today in Woodward. We got some snow coming on Friday, the way it sounds. I haven't really heard a total amount yet, but they said it could be anywhere from 1 inch to 6 inches. So it's, yeah, we just have to wait and see what we get. But yeah, hope everybody had a happy new year. Hey, Teresa Green, hope you're doing well. Still waiting for your first video to start your channel. 2024 is here. That should be your goal, starting your channel up. But yeah, I had a real good holiday season. As you guys seen, went over to Tristan's parents' house for Christmas dinner and New Year's Eve party. We had a lot of fun playing games, and we laughed and talked, and we had a real good time. So I hope you all had a happy new year, and hopefully 2024 will be a blessing to all of us. Keep Tennessee Shy Lady in your prayers. She's not feeling good right now. She's a little under the weather, so let's keep her in our prayers. And yeah, let's just pray that we get our country back in order. And let's hope everybody starts doing what's good for us people that are citizens of the country instead of having self-interest. And today I got to tell you this story. It's kind of what comes around goes around thing. I went up to Dollar Tree today and I got some water and a couple drinks, and I went to pay and Hope was working, the manager, and I went to pay for, it was like $6.80, whatever my bill was, and I went to pay and I reached into my pocket and I go to Hope, I go, "You're not going to believe this." She goes, "What's that?" I said, "I forgot my wallet at home." And she goes, "Really?" I go, "Yeah." I said, "I can run home and get it real quick." And she goes, "Nope, I got this." She goes, "You guys have come in here and blessed us so much." She goes, "This one's on me." And hey, Gate Smasher, thank you. I hope you had a happy new year. But it just goes to show that giving positive energy out, it comes back to you tenfold. So I was just truly blessed with it. And I told Hope, I said, I'll get it to you. And she goes, "Nope, don't worry about it." She goes, "This one's on me." And it actually kind of brought tears to my eyes because I wasn't expecting it, but yeah. So that was my blessing for today, I guess. So yeah, I just love the Dollar Tree people there. We go in there and they treat us so good all the time. So, and I found out today our new Dollar Tree store with the freezers and the coolers, February 8th, it opens up. So Tristan and I are looking forward to that. And today tonight's video, I want to talk about some of my goals. I know I've said them a lot in the videos already, but I would kind of like to hear what some of your guys' goals are for the year. Yes, it was. I was truly touched that somebody would do that for me. And yeah, I was going to come home and get my wallet, and Hope said, nope, this one's on me. She goes, you've blessed us so many times. And she goes, don't worry about it. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But as you know, my health isn't the greatest, and maybe tomorrow or Thursday, I haven't heard yet. David and Shauna Porter own Black Diamond Nutrition here in Woodward, and they both go to our church also. And I've said this before. David said, come up and we'll get you set up on some kind of nutrition program, and we'll get you working in the right direction. So him and I and Shauna are going to sit down and do a question and answer thing. And he said, yep, we can video this and put it on your YouTube channel. So you guys might get some useful information out of it. And, but I just know I need to do something to lose weight, and I need to get my sugar under control. As like I said in my videos, unfortunately, I was born with the sweet gene. I crave sweets. Savory, I don't care about, but sweets, oh man, ice cream and cake and cookies and pie. I just crave it, and I just need to get rid of the sugar out of my system. So David said, yeah, we'll get that under control for you, and we'll get you set up where you can start burning some fat, and that's what I want. And that's one of my biggest goals for 2024, and need to stick with it. But I just need to stay away from the ice cream and the cake and all that kind of stuff, the cookies. And yeah, unfortunately, that's the stuff I really crave. So yep, exactly. And I do that. I give it to the Lord and say, hey, lead me in the right direction here. And that's funny, Selena. Little Debbie's been the other woman in my life for a while too. So yeah, that's pretty funny. And I hope you enjoyed your jam that I sent. Hope you got some of it. Ooh, that went blurry. But I must be moving too much. But yeah, I don't know if it looks blurry to you guys also but our internet here today has been terribly slow, and I don't know if it's the weather. But yeah.
We still got sound. Our video is horrible.
Yeah, the video is horrible. Hopefully it'll straighten up here.
Come on, Wi-Fi.
But yeah, when I loaded my video today, it took forever to load it. So hopefully this will get straightened out. But yeah, I just hope the Lord blessed you guys with a wonderful new year. I'm really interested in what some of your guys' goals are for 2024. Like I said in my video the other day, some of my YouTube goals are, I want to do more travel. I want to put the Lord more into my heart. Want to do more cooking videos. And even though I probably won't eat a lot of it, I still enjoy cooking. So Tristan and his family will probably get a lot of food. Yeah, and I like honey, and that would be one of the natural sugars I would use if I have sugar. I mean, you can't totally cut the sugar out, but you can eliminate a lot of that processed sugar. You can eliminate all of that. You really don't need it. And I'm going to try and stay away from a lot of the fried foods. I'm going to start baking a lot of my chicken and
Grilling it on the black
grilling it on. Yeah, that'll be in tomorrow's video. I'll tell you that tomorrow. But I want to do the grilling on the grill, and I want to stay away from the deep fried. I do have my air fryer, which is better. But yeah, honey is a good source of sugar once in a while. Yeah, of course, you don't want to eat it every day, but it's better than the processed sugar by far. But yeah, I just need to lose some weight. There was a comment on my video about it was one of my short videos a gentleman put on there. Yeah, I like bacon. That's another one but if you fry the fat out of it, it isn't real bad for you. But a gentleman commented on one of my videos and he goes, well, it looks like you don't miss a meal. You're heavy and fat. And I said to myself, oh, you're telling me something I don't already know? I think I know I've been overweight for a long time. When my kids were little, they knew he ate something before he got home. I would say, oh, Selena, you crack me up. But yeah, I've had an affair with Debbie for quite a while too, and you can see. But I have been real good the last couple months with the cake and stuff like that. I haven't bought any, and I'm gonna cut out the fast food stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to eat it once in a while, but I've been eating way too much of it. We went to McDonald's, and you guys know I'm not really a McDonald's fan.
I loved it.
But I told Tristan that'll probably be one of the last fast food videos I do for a while. Yeah. Oh, Selena, you crack me up. But I am going to give these little McNugget buddies away. I don't know if you guys have seen them. The only reason I went there is because of these. I told Tristan I wanted to see what they were all about. Tristan opened his up here, and he said, well, we just give it away at the live tonight. And I thought they were kind of cute. This one is, his name is Kerwin Frost.
That was what the meal was called. So we got Kerwin Frost himself.
Yep. But his card, it says Kerwin Frost. But that's one of them. And this one is still sealed. And I'm not going to open up. If ever who wins it, if they want to open it, that's fine. But sometimes people collect these, and you never know, 20 years from now, they could be worth something. But I've never really tried turkey bacon, Selena, but I might do that. I put a meme on Facebook the other day. It said, well, there was a lady that went into the bakery. It was a picture of her standing in front of all the sweets in the bakery. And she asked the clerk behind the counter, what can I eat that is 0 calories? And the lady behind the counter said, the napkins. I thought that was kind of cute. But yeah, I am going to give these away tonight, and don't know what I'm going to do to give them away yet. But if you're interested in the little Happy Meal things for adults, that's what I'm going to give away. Not much, but so yeah, if you guys want to tell me about some of your goals, I would love to hear them. As you guys seen, I got the metal detector, and I want to get more active that way using that. And I'm going to start taking Dakota out for short walks and getting me more active that way. And I'm going to start off slow. I don't want to overwork myself and just get discouraged, because it's all going to take time and it's not going to happen overnight. But I'm tired of being tired. And so, yeah, that is my number one goal for 2024 is to get healthier. I might be a skinny Santa next year ringing the bell. I hope I'm a skinny Santa, but I had fun doing that. That was a wonderful experience this year. I just had a blast with it. And I told Mike already, I said, if you need me next year, the good Lord willing, I'm still around. I said, I'll definitely do it. But yeah, I would love to hear some of your goals and what you're expecting in 2024. I just want to be a better person, and I consider myself a good person, but I can always be better. There's still things that I do that I can improve on, but we're human and we all do stupid stuff once in a while. But I'm just blessed that I found the Lord and have him in my heart, but I just know I can do better. And it's stuff that you guys will probably never see, but I just want to be the best that I can be. And like I say in my videos, it don't cost anything to be a good person. Yes, I agree, Selena. We need more of that. It's just crazy that people get so wrapped up in their own personal feelings and ideals that they don't see. Hey, Lisa, thanks for stopping in.
I'll mute your phone so you don't have so many notifications, sounds coming in.
Yeah, people get so wrapped up in their own personal ideals and feelings and stuff like that. And we just need to, we definitely shouldn't all agree with each other because we all got different opinions, but it don't mean we have to be hateful. There is no reason in this world to hate somebody because they believe in one thing and you believe in another. And I truly believe that. Just because I don't agree with somebody don't mean I'm going to hate them. It don't mean I'm going to become their best friend either by any means. But everybody's entitled to their opinion and their thoughts and their feelings. And exactly, Selena. That's very true. Well, I guess I grew up in the generation that my parents didn't rely on the internet and TV to raise us kids. They raised us kids, and it to me, I just see a lot of stuff today that the parents just stick their kid in front of a video game or the internet or in front of the TV, and they don't interact with their kids, and they don't bring them to church on Sunday, and part of that is not all their own fault. A lot of it is, but nowadays parents got to work 7 days a week, 2 jobs a person to make a go of it. So I understand that, yeah, they don't have all that time to, thank you, Lisa. I think I was raised, my dad was strict, but he wasn't mean. We just, as kids, we knew better. When Dad said, that's it, we knew that was it because he would not spare the rod if you just kept messing up. So yeah, we were smart enough to figure out, hey, when Dad says stop, guess what? We better stop. So, and yep, exactly. you know, nowadays, and I'm just as guilty, but I'm here by myself most of the time, but families don't sit around the dinner table at night anymore and say grace before dinner. The kids grab their plate, go sit in front of the TV, and the parents go do whatever they're doing, and they're separate doing stuff to, they're not even doing stuff together, and it's just a vicious cycle, and we need to get the family back as a family, and that's my opinion. I mean, I'm sure that some of that is still out there, but it just seems like the families are getting, well, we need the government to raise our kids. We need to, it's not my responsibility that my kid goes and robs a liquor store or whatever. But I mean, my dad told me when I was a kid, he goes, if you ever do something to break the law and get thrown in jail, I'm not coming to get you. He goes, you better figure this out on your own. So yeah, I just, none of us kids did. We didn't get, my older brother was kind of a hellion, but he never did anything illegal, like illegal activity. He did a lot of drag racing and stuff like that with his cars, but nothing that was gonna get him thrown in jail unless he really did something stupid. But yeah, we knew better. Our dad he just told us flat out, you go to jail, you're getting yourself out of jail. He said, I'm not coming to get you. So, he didn't do it because he didn't love us. He did it because he was going to teach us a lesson. So yeah, we just, yep. And I think the families really need to get back to that, sit down at the dinner table and talk about your day, whether it was a good day or a bad day. Yeah, it's just, and like I say, that's my opinion. And like I said, some people have no choice. They're either working at dinner time and the kids are fending for themselves, but I don't know. I think the parents need to work something out different. I mean, change your lifestyle, or you don't need the kids, if you can't afford to have them $500 game consoles, and you can quit one of your jobs so you're home with your family. Maybe you just need to stop living above your means, because we grew up poor. I'm telling you, we had clothes on our back and we had food on the table, but we didn't have excess of this or excess of that. We usually got one toy at Christmas and one toy at our birthday, and otherwise we got socks and clothes and whatever, because that was a useful thing. So yeah, we just knew we weren't gonna get toys for Christmas and stuff like that. And quite honestly, when I was old enough to go out and start scooping sidewalks and snow and mowing lawns, then I could have all I want. Dad said, hey, you buy it, you can have it. Yeah, and that's very true, Lisa. And I, quite honestly, once I went to work, I was that way. I had a belt buckle collection. I had hat collection. I collected this, I collected that. And finally one day I had a whole room that was set up to nothing but ball caps. And I had shelves on the walls all the way around that whole room. And I walked in there and I go, why am I doing this? I said, if I'd have taken all that money and put it in the bank, I would have been way better off than buying all these caps, because you can only wear one at a time anyway. So I used to be very materialistic, and now I've been blessed that I have nice stuff. I don't have the best stuff in the world, but I've been blessed enough that I have stuff that I've wanted, and the good Lord has blessed me that way. But I don't live above and beyond my means. If I don't have the money, I don't get it. And that's just the way I am. But right now I'm very blessed. I dug myself out of the hole financially. The last year, I scraped and dug and got all my debt paid off, and I'm just truly blessed that way. So that's the good Lord has blessed me, and it's one of them things that I honestly believe when you give them positive vibes out there, it comes back to you tenfold. I give to our church, not a lot, but I give, and them tithes, I truly believe when you tithe into that church, the good Lord puts that to use, and it comes back to you in other ways. And I'm just truly blessed. And I'm not saying there's not going to be hard times again, because it could happen overnight here in the way our country's going right now. My dad used to talk about the Depression a lot because he lived through the Depression, and they learned to utilize everything they had. I mean, they didn't waste anything, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because I've seen in your videos the waste that goes on at the Dollar Tree and all them dumpsters that they just throw that stuff away. And I just don't understand the way they do that stuff. So yeah, we've become a disposable world. But I guess I'm kind of on a rant. But that's just the way I was raised, that, we stayed out of trouble. We didn't ask for stuff that we knew that we really didn't need. If mom and dad wanted us to have it, they would get it. I remember I was maybe 5 years old. It's one of my first memories. We used to have a thrift store, secondhand store in Sibley, there where I was born. And mom and dad and I was a little tyke, but I walked in there and there was a little kid's chair, like an armchair that a grown-up would sit in, except it was a miniature version. And I wanted that thing so bad, and I sat in it and threw a temper tantrum, and my dad whooped my butt. Out to the car I went. But would you know, at Christmas time, that little chair was under the tree. And I'll never forget that in my whole life. I threw the temper tantrum, and Dad knew I wanted it, but he was just going to let me know I wasn't going to get it under my terms. So, yeah, and that's a good thing you do that, Lisa. I'm glad you do that, because it's just so wasteful. Yeah, I've had one new car in my life, and it was a little Geo Metro, a 1990, I believe it was, Geo Metro. I think I give $4,000 or $5,000 for it. Oh, I hear that, Selena. We lived out of the garden. We had a huge garden, and Mom canned everything. And yeah, we ate fresh out of the garden in the summer, and we ate canned stuff in the winter that Mom would put up and put down the basement. And yeah, we didn't go to the store and buy a can of green beans, or we just didn't do that. So yeah, and I really don't see anything wrong with that yet today. The only thing is, it's cost-wise. They knew that people were doing the canning and preserving, so they made it ineffective cost-wise with raising the price of the jars and the rings and the lids. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I've always said I was born in the wrong generation, but yeah, we can't control that. But do any of you guys still do canning or have a garden? I have a garden. It's not big, and it's not big enough that I can can out of. But I did can a few pears last year that I have here in the house because the pears were given to me, and I didn't want to throw them away. But otherwise, I don't have raise enough stuff to can. But yeah, I just want everybody to have a wonderful 2024 and set some goals. Like I say, they don't have to be big goals, but I just think we need to keep moving forward. And I don't like to get into the politics. Well, I do, but I don't like to do it on here because I don't want to throw my opinions out there. But it's one of them things this year, the election year, we do really need to take a look at who we are electing, and not just for president. I'm talking every county seat, everything, because we need to get the country back in the right direction. And I guess that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, exactly, Gate Smasher. Everybody expects it now. You know, the kids don't want to go to work because they expect mom and dad to buy them a car or buy them a PlayStation 5 or whatever it is. Well, and yeah, my dad said you can have anything you want. When I got my driver's license, I asked him, "Can I have a car?" He said, "You can have as many as you want. You go out and buy them." Sorry, I've had a tickle in my throat all day. I've been coughing a little bit. I hope I'm not coming down with something, but I've had trouble breathing all day today. You guys seen it in my video if you watched it, but Tristan, what can I do to give these away? Don't want to make it hard, but
No.
let's just go like this. The first one that says McDonald's McNuggets will get the first choice of and the second person that says it will get the other one. I don't need them. I just like to, if you guys are interested in collecting stuff like that, I would love to give them away to you. Like I say, they're not much, but exactly. The school boards, that's where we need to start. Exactly. Because we need to get our kids to start learning stuff instead of being indoctrinated. We need to start teaching history and math and English and social studies or whatever. And yeah, let's get back to reading, writing, and arithmetic. Hope you asked to guess your weight. Okay, I can do that. I think you guys are gonna, I don't know it exactly, but I know I'm way too heavy. But we'll do that. I'll just estimate my weight, and that'll be the question to win. We can do that. I just know this last year I've gained way too much weight. Hope you guys like my cowboy hat. I've wanted one for a while. Tristan and I went looking at them at Atwood's, and And then I was blessed with the TSC gift card for Christmas. So I told Tristan, let's go out to TSC. And I seen the hat and I debated on it. And finally I went back and got it. So, all right, Gate Smasher, that's good enough for me. Which one do you want? You want the sealed one or you want the opened one? Well, I'm not a true cowboy, but I've been around enough horses and cattle and but I always wanted to be a cowboy. Hey, Karina, I'm glad to see you. I need an email from you. I need your address because I got a hat to send you. So if you can email me at grunokeith@yahoo.com, I would definitely appreciate that. And I'll get that shipped off to you. It's an Adventures of the Oklahoma Gruntman hat. History should not be forgotten. History is what formed our country. And whether you like the history or not, it's just the way it is. I mean, we can't change the past, and nor should we, because that defined our country. I mean, you can go clear back to the Revolutionary War. Of course, the British are going to say that was discrimination, but you dumped all of our tea in the ocean. But that's what made our country what it is today. And it's not discrimination. It's not anything. Slavery was bad. A lot of things were bad. The Native Americans were treated horrible, but we can't change it. Thank you, Karina. Yeah, we can't change history, and nor should we, because it's part of what our country is. And my grandparents come here, migrated from Germany. My dad's side of the family. They had nothing to do with the slavery in our country, but hey, we're still. I'm going to start tomorrow, Gate Smasher. My tree will come down tomorrow, and all my outside decorations will come down. I don't have a lot out, but yep, tomorrow everything comes down, and we'll be back to normal. And now the Valentine stuff is out already, and I think somebody told me today that Easter stuff was out already. So it's just crazy. We can't get through one holiday, and we're already into the next. But yeah, that's what I'm starting to, Gate Smasher. Tomorrow, my decorations come down. Actually, last year I didn't even put any up, but this year I was blessed throughout the year, and I just wanted to turn that page, and I put up a tree, but I didn't use any of my old decorations. It's all stuff that I was blessed with from you guys and cards, and this is one of my favorite trees ever. It's one of the best ones I can remember. So it meant a lot to me. But I'm going to send one of these to you, Gate Smasher. Who would like the other one? If not, I'm just going to pick somebody and you'll get a surprise in the mail. Well, I can't really say that either, Gate Smasher, because I don't watch football. I used to love football. I used to be a Washington Redskins fan, was my whole life. And when these crybabies started boycotting this and I said, I don't need to watch you. I'll just boycott you. So I watched some football at Tristan's house at Christmas. We watched, wasn't it Christmas? The Kansas City Chiefs and
Yeah,
we,
I think so.
I watched a little bit of that, and that was my extent of the football for the year. We have hot cross buns on the but go blue. Yeah, I'm not a Michigan fan. I'm a Hawkeyes fan in college. I'm an old Iowa boy, so the blue or the gold and black. And yeah, I'm not an Iowa State fan. I was always a Hawkeyes fan. On Boxing Day. I used to watch a lot of boxing. We was watching at Tristan's house. His dad and I were. I don't know if you guys ever seen of that. It's called slap something competition. These guys just stand up there and slap at each other. I go, why would you do that? Yep, they started disrespecting the veterans and the flag, and I just said, that Colin Kaepernick or whatever his name is, he started all that. And I go, you're just a privileged kid that getting paid $1 million and you weren't that good to begin with. So, yeah, that's when I just said, I don't need. And then, of course, the Redskins had to go to the, I don't even know what they're called now.
The Washington football team.
Yeah, the Washington, that's what but now they got a name. But they were called the Washington football team. Now, how original is that? Really? And I just said, I don't need to watch it. Hey, thank you, Jaden. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you subscribe to my channel and like it. Everybody could give me a thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate that. It definitely helps my channel grow. And the views and the likes and the shares helps my channel so much more than you guys realize. So I try to support everybody. Whenever I see anybody post a video, I try to give it a thumbs up and like it and watch it and get the views. So yeah, your football is soccer. Our football is different. Thank you, Jaden. I definitely appreciate that. Welcome to the live. We usually have a lot of fun. Sometimes we at the end of the night, by the end of the night, we're just rolling on the floor laughing so much. But I try to give a couple things away. Jaden, I'm giving away these McNugget buddies. If that's something you're interested in, just email me your address and I'll gladly send it to you. My email is just grunO'Keefe@yahoo.com. And I try to give something away every live, but this time I only got a couple things. And I'll throw in a pin with each one of them. Yes, I did, Lisa. I did detecting today, and all I found was trash, but that's all part of it. I just went in my backyard and messed around with the detector. And I just, it helped me get exercise and moving, and it'll just be baby steps. But the next nice day we get, I'd like to go back out to the park again and do some more. But yeah, I love my metal detector. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. It's definitely going to help me out with my health. Every little thing I can do will help. Gate Smasher, I've seen and I've been told that you do a lot of good in your community. Someday I would love to get down there to Florida because you and Big Time Fun Daily, I would love to meet you guys. I think you got to go to Christmas in the Creek, if I remember right. I think I saw a comment on there that you was there. That's pretty cool. I would love to go down and help out with stuff like that. But yeah, unfortunately it costs a lot of money, and I'm doing all right, but I don't know if I'm doing all right where I can go spend that much time in Florida. But yep, you dig a lot of trash to get to the treasure. And actually, the very first time I went out, I only found a couple pieces of trash, and I found 55 cents. So I was happy with that. Hey, Selena, in my prayers always, you know that. God bless you. Someday I'm going to get to Missouri, and that could be next summer. I'm really thinking about going out through St. Louis and go to Tennessee. And my brother and sister-in-law sent me a message the other day, a text. They go, "We got to go to Buc-ee's." And I go, "What? You got to go to Buc-ee's?" I said, "Where'd you do that?" They said Springfield, Missouri. They said it just opened up a week or so ago. I said, "Man, why couldn't have done it when I was there?" But maybe I'll make it out there if the weather holds out. I might go out this month and see my brother and sister-in-law and my niece and nephew-in-law. Just be a quick trip out and back and go to Buc-ee's. Yeah, Tristan is behind the scenes. He's mic'd up, but he's not saying much. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful 2024, not 2023.
Almost said 3.
And yeah, I'm just blessed by every one of you. And you guys probably get tired of hearing it, but you guys really do mean the world to me. I'm just overjoyed and so yeah, in England soccer is called football. Oh yeah, the Aussies have rugby. Yep. I never understood rugby. I never really watched it much, but it looked like you got to be a tough man to play rugby. It looked pretty violent to me. But I just want to bless every one of you guys, and yeah, keep the Lord in your heart. We're probably going to end this a little short tonight. I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm not feeling bad, but I got this little tickle in my throat. And so God bless you guys. I love every one of you. And like I always say, treat everybody the way you want to be treated and make this world a better place. Set some goals this year. Teresa Green, if you're here, I want to see you start your YouTube channel. I want that to be your goal. You don't have to if you really don't want to. But I think it would just be cool if you did. And I'll definitely support you, and I'll help promote your channel any way I can. And be nice, be kind, be a good person. Put the Lord in your heart. It'll come back to you every day of the week. Yes, sir. listen to me, Teresa. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Teresa, you know, you've been so kind and generous to me. Teresa Stone, you take care. In my prayers always. God bless you. I love every one of you. The good Lord willing, someday we can sit down and have a cup of coffee. And chicken and dumplings sounds really good. Actually, Tristan's mom made me some chili tonight that Tristan brought over, and it was good on a cold night. Yeah, it was really good. So, but God bless every one of you. Please feel free to email me anytime you have a question about something. I definitely will respond back to you. God bless every one of you. Thanks for stopping into my live video. 2 weeks, we'll do it again. Hopefully we can keep this thing growing. And we'll talk to you in tomorrow's video. God bless.